Here's a summary of my last couple of weeks in Puerto Rico.
As you guys saw in my last video, after a few days on the farm in Vieques, Oscar and I went to the main island of Puerto Rico to load and distribute solar equipment in order to prepare for the installation the following weekend. I was able to see a lot of the main island and was pushed to physical exhaustion from a busy few days. I was excited to return home to the farm and spend time with my little volunteer family.
What was it? She dropped this banana in the ketchup. I like to just feed it to him, he can't taste it.
I love how much we cook meals together. It's always a party and team effort.
Oh my god, I'm on my way. I'm trying so hard, guys.
Totally how I've always envisioned the kitchen. After a few days working on the farm, it was time to complete the solar project in Lares. With a little time to kill in between errands, Oscar showed me the historical island of Old San Juan. I was very impressed by the beauty of this town.
One Ponce de Leon are actually inside the cathedral. If you look to the right, you see down that way, that's the door of San Juan.
Oscar is from Puerto Rico and very well versed in its history. Some shops were open, but taking precautions. Most food trucks were closed except for restaurants for takeout. I was amazed by the meaningful art throughout the streets. Just in time before a good night's sleep, we caught the sunset by the lighthouse at Arecibo. The following morning, I started my day with yoga on the beach and rinsed off in the ocean for a few minutes before a long day. The beaches in Puerto Rico have been incredibly impressive and special, especially being closed due to COVID. On the way to Lares, Oscar showed me a school that has been abandoned, like many of the schools in Puerto Rico since Maria, due to the neglect from the government. It's quite the sight to see so many of these throughout the island. We then traveled up into the mountains of Lares to complete the 2-day installation with 3 organizations, CAM Lares, Bosque Modelo, and us from Sail Relief Team. Oscar acted as an off-grid technician and guiding the Bosque students through the install. We were all thrilled at the moment we turned the lights on and completed the project. And Oscar showed the local CAM group how to use their new solar system. The next day we spent waiting for the ferry and finally made it back to Vieques. In the morning we woke up in the volunteer house where we started each day with a morning meeting. One of the first chores to tackle as a group was moving the goats into the back of the property to begin clearing the brush for more planting space. That was a fun team effort. On the island, Oscar likes to check in and follow up with community centers, whom have received solar equipment from Sail Relief Team and other organizations. We stopped by the Cancer Center to check in along with the Senior Center to remove equipment from the roof in order to prepare for Tropical Storm Laura. On the way home, I got to have a moment at the beach, which I don't take for granted during these times.
The history of it, like when the Navy first came to Vieques, this was the first checkpoint that they set up.
I also got to meet the ceiba tree. I have been reading about her for months and she blew my mind. It was a special moment with her. After days of preparing the farm for Tropical Storm Laura, the day came where we waited by at the house in case of any damage.
Good news, I just woke up on the farm. We were expecting Tropical Storm Laura to come right on top of us here in Vieques in Puerto Rico, and we're being bypassed. So we spent all day yesterday prepping for a hurricane. We need it. Oh, the ducks are playing in their little bath area. What is it? Not sure what I did, but they think I have food. So it's gonna be a lazy day for us here on the farm, and I am going to be making videos. One of our volunteers slept in his tent out here last night because he wanted to. So I'm gonna go ask him how that went. How was sleeping in your tent last night?
Oh, fucking awesome.
Yeah? Did you stay out there all night?
I did. So it was gorgeous because on the left side you had the beautiful stars of the Caribbean. And on the right side I had this mango tree blowing in the wind from the storm. It was beautiful. It was absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. You guys are having the time of your life. How's it going? Is the storm getting in your way of your day-to-day life, or are you adapting? Oh, good. I'm glad. Thanks for your time. This is a new addition to the farm. We just had delivered while I was on the main island. This is next to the one that I unloaded. They actually grabbed the wrong one, but it's still a great container. So we're gonna use it possibly for some hydroponics. Huh? Where's the potbellies? How we doing over here? Huh? What do you think about this storm? Can you handle it? I think you can. You're enjoying it, aren't you? They're so funny.
Hi, you. What are you doing?
Gonna do a little check-in on Chicken Palace. I'm sure everyone's doing okay in here. Hey ladies, how is everybody? There's a little bit of flooding.
No, they're doing okay.
The wild ones are good?
Yeah.
Humberto, how are you, buddy? Oh yeah, good to see you. How's your day going? Oh, you must be feeling better. You feeling better this week? How's your foot doing? You guys doing all right over here? Hmm? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, nice and wet, huh? You're king. Sorry to interrupt.
Got it. Yep. Got it. Watch it. Yep. Oh, there. Oh, thank you. Very nice.
Great. I have a reason I brought it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm
I haven't had to use it this whole time.
Nothing. Because I'm so wet.
You're not
I had
using your
stuff just pouring down the small of my back.
You're
I
not
was
using
like,
your
oh,
new
look at this.
raincoat. What the heck? You got a
Hurricane.
new raincoat.
That's
Where is
true.
it?
Hurricane bidet. I got like this thing just pouring all over. This whole thing was down. This whole fence fell down. That one lived. That one lived. One of them is what got crushed. Though. I think it's dead. You just can't.
They make a
smash the phone.
comeback. What are you working on?
They dug the ditches and so I'm just putting the grass.
Dang, they did it so fast.
Isn't that crazy? I walked out and I was like, what the fuck?
You look so cute. Yeah, she is. Hi, Laura.
My socks.
She's rough.
After the storm passed, we drove around town before sunset to see if there was any visible damage from the aftermath. We were relieved to see that everything looked okay. After a long couple of weeks, I'm continuing to absorb more about farm life, hurricane season, the Puerto Rican islands, and the needs of the people throughout the Caribbean. I'm excited for where I am finding myself to fit into all of this. It truly feels serendipitous. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe and like and share. Also visit the nonprofit's YouTube channel along with their Instagram and website to see more ways on how you can help us help others. Links are in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Stay well and take care.
All right, guys, we're putting Grover into the wild where she belongs with the other ducks. And I have a feeling she won't last there very long. But that's okay. We got to begin somewhere.
Shaka, shaka.
Shaka bra.
Shaka.
You're
Drop her.
getting so big. Yeah, I'll drop her. Kitty right now. First day of school. Hopefully they won't eat you. Let's put her in the water. You want to go swimming? Okay. Let's go. Come on. Oh, oh, oh. Let's go say hi. You're on your own. Go ahead. Go ahead, go play.
Oh, they're interested.
Oh wait,
They don't know what to make of her.
It's okay. Ate all that stuff.
Yeah, you're dirty.
If somebody wants to grab Reagan and be like, hey, this is either Therma or Louise.
Oh.
Remember the two little ducklings that were upstairs?
Yeah. So big now.
wow.
There's baby girl. You doing okay?